Hello, my name's John Crick. I'm the CEO of Crick Software, and I'm going to tell you about a new feature in our software, Write Online, which is called Write Online Workspace. Now, Write Online, as you may know, is a very exciting on-screen word processor, online word processor, I should say, with lots of supportive features for anyone who finds writing difficult. So it includes word prediction, it includes talking word banks, and of course it includes very good quality software speech. So the main Write Online screen just looks like an ordinary word processor and has the document there. But a new feature that we've added in now is called Write Online Workspace, and I'm just going to click on this tab up here, which takes me onto the Workspace screen. And now I can just click anywhere and type, and I can create my own mind map. So let's just type in a word in the middle of the screen here. We'll just type in the word weather, and just so that you can see that, I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. We're going to give it a bit of a different shape as well. We're imagining, let's just give it a bigger font also. Imagining we're going to create a very simple mind map here. We're going to be doing some writing about the weather. This is just a sample one that I'm showing you just to get you the idea of how easy it is. So let's put in some different kinds of weather around the side like this. We might decide we want that to be just an ordinary shape like that. We can also drag the shapes in and then just click and type on those. So let's put snow in there. Let's have another one down here. Okay. Sun. It's supposed to say sun, so let's just select that. And once you've got your ideas in there, just select all of those, shall we? And just make the font a bit bigger, so it's quite clear what it is that we're doing. And let's just colour them all in, so we can just click on here, colour them all in together, make it nice and easy to see. Then we can click on one of the links down here and just link those ideas. And as you'd expect, you can link ideas up in any way that you want at all. So you can have sub-ideas coming off that, sub-ideas, many times as you like, and create your mind map. Obviously you can move these things around once you've got them in as much as you want. And there's lots of tools to help you very rapidly create a mind map as well. Now, what I'm going to do next, just to show you how fantastic it is being integrated in with Write Online, is I'm going to open up a mind map that I did earlier. So let's just throw that one away, and we'll go in here. I've got this stored on my local computer, because with Write Online you can store things locally, or you can store them in your online folders, whichever you like. So here's one on reducing our carbon footprint that we've done. You'll see that it's got the main idea in the middle and then 4 ideas coming off it, and then lots of ideas and vocabulary coming off each one below. Now, we might have created this as an individual student, or we may have done it at the whiteboard with the whole class contributing ideas. But once we've done our mind map, then we're ready to start writing. So how are we going to do that? Well, one thing is that you can send that mind map into your document as an outline. But secondly, the other thing is that we can create a word bar from the mind map. Now, word bars are really powerful aid to writing that's built in to Write Online. So let me show you right now how I'm going to create this word bar. So I'm just going to right-click on this central idea here, and I'm going to say Add to Word Bar, and I get the choice of creating an alphabetical word bar, or according to the structure of the objects. I'm going to do a structured one. Just going to click OK, and instantly down here at the bottom of the screen you can see my word bar. You can see all the main ideas along here on these tabs that have been drawn in from the mind map that's in the workspace up above there. So now I can just click on the document tab here, and I'm ready actually to start my writing about carbon footprint. I can just be typing it here. first heading might be renewable energy, and I've got all the vocabulary there to help you start writing. So now with Write Online, then we've got all those things integrated. We've got software speech, word prediction, word bars, and now Write Online workspaces. So what I'm going to show you now is some new stuff that we've got in Clicker 5. Clicker 5 is a unique writing tool that enables students to write with whole words, phrases and pictures. Also it allows students to create really exciting multimedia talking books, and it's all fully accessible for students with physical disabilities, as well as being a regular education product. So one of the new things that we've got out for Clicker right now is called Clicker Tales, and it's talking books and literacy activities based around traditional tales. So the one I'm just going to show you very quickly is Jack and the Beanstalk. So here we are in Clicker Explorer. I'm going to open up Jack and the Beanstalk, and here you can see the kind of menu of activities. I've got the book in the middle and a whole menu of activities that goes round it. So I'm only going to have time to show you a couple of those, but let's just go in and open the book. And you can see here we've got a really very attractive looking talking book. And when we click on the speech button down here, you'll hear it speak.
Once upon a time, there was a boy called Jack. He lived with his mother in a little cottage.
Okay, I'll just stop the speech there. And I hope you noticed that as it was speaking, it was highlighting each word as it went along. You can also click on individual words, so if the student is reading it themselves and they get stuck on a word, they can just click on the word and it will read out individual words like that to them as well. So, of course, when I'm ready to turn over, I can just click the forward arrow over here and turn over to the next page in the story. This is all accessible from switches, of course, as well, for students who are unable to use a mouse. So we can read on through the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm going to escape out the story, because I'm sure you know it, so I don't need to show you every page. And I'm going to click on the menu icon back here and just show you very quickly some of the fantastic activities that we've got with it here. So starting down here with words and pictures, simple word picture matching. So we can listen to the word and then find the correct word on the picture.
Well done.
And I get a well done if I get it right, and I can move on.
Right.
Okay, so that's the kind of level of activity you've got there. I must just show you the tell the story one, because with this one you can record a snippet of the story with each picture. So you could have each student coming up to the whiteboard, touching a picture and recording that little bit. So when you've recorded all the pictures, then you can click on this one icon at the bottom here and have the whole story read back to you. So you can piece together the story with the students in the class. And then just to jump on, just to show you one more, write the sentences. You can see here a typical clicker activity. Sorry, that's something I was doing earlier. Typical clicker activity here, where you would use the C button, the look at button, to see the sample sentence or the model sentence, which you can listen to.
There was a boy called Jack.
And having listened to it, I'm ready to write that sentence myself. But I can't do it while this is up here. I've got to close that first, hold that sentence in my head, and now I can write. There was Jack. Put in the period.
There was a boy called Jack.
And I can hear it read back to me. I can go back and have a look at the model just to check that I've got it right. And then of course I can move on to the next sentence. And gradually as I work through this series of clicker grids, I'm actually recreating the whole story. Very highly motivating activities for students, particularly young students who are just starting to read and write, or slightly older ones who are really struggling with reading and writing. So it's another addition to the clicker range, and you can see more about it at cricksoft.com.